Hey, Chad here with an early review of Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. So, before I get into it, please do all the things if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, leave a comment. If you're listening to the audio version of this, if you haven't already followed us, follow us and also give us a review or a rating to help boost us up. But Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken is the latest Dreamworks animated movie. You follow Ruby, her mother, father, and little brother Sam, who are all krakens, sea creatures that live on land. Their parents really beat into their heads that do not get into the water for any reason. So they sort of live a sheltered life, and Ruby's just trying to do her best to live the best life that she can. She wants to ask her crush to prom, and through happenstance he falls into some water. She jumps in to save him, and she turns into a giant kraken. There's also some other thorns that get in the way. Like she is sort of befriended by a girl named Chelsea, who turns out to be a mermaid. And as the movie progresses, we learn that mermaids and kraken really don't get along. And honestly, this movie is doing its best to undo the positive PR that Disney's The Little Mermaid did for mermaids the last 30 plus years. And at least in my view, it kind of worked because, like, really, mermaids kind of suck. They're very close to like sirens, luring sailors over to try and shipwreck them and loot them. um, I really like this movie. It basically has some shades of Turning Red, where you got some of that generational trauma stuff where Ruby's mother ran away from home because her mother was trying to push her down a path she didn't want to go down, and she's inadvertently doing it to Ruby. And you also have the element of turning into like some sort of creature you don't want to turn into and learning how to control that. But it also has another element of giving the protagonist a person to fight in the end, like an actual antagonist. And spoilers, it's the mermaid. It's Chelsea. It's telegraphed pretty early on. There are some things that I appreciate this movie did to where if it were made like even like 10 years ago, they would not have done it with such tact. Like Ruby turns into a kraken for the first time very early in the movie, and there's a scene maybe 5 minutes later with her mother where her mother sees that Ruby turned into a kraken. We didn't hide it from mom all movie, and she calms her down to get her to turn back into like normal size, and like she just has an actual conversation with her. Now, this is the beginning of the movie, so clearly it doesn't go super well, and we have to let Ruby learn some things on her own, hard truths, and get into like scuffles and all that stuff. But I really like this movie, and I hope it does well. It's got a great cast. You've got Ruby, who's Lana Condor, who is the main and lead from the To All the Boys movies. Her mom's played by Toni Collette. Her dad's played by Coleman Domingo, who we just saw in Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Also, Liza Koshy's in this too, playing one of Ruby's friends. Sam Richardson playing Ruby's uncle. You got Annie Murphy playing Chelsea the mermaid, and you've got Jane Fonda playing Ruby's grandmother. It's got a solid cast, good story. The animation, it's standard issue. Like, it's not terrible. It's not, it's not gonna wow you. The only time I was truly impressed by the animation is near the end. The antagonist like comes out of water, and like their hair is water, like a waterfall coming off their body, and I've never seen anything like that, and that's really cool in my opinion. I didn't get to see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I hear that's excellent. But the last DreamWorks movie, recent DreamWorks movie I saw was The Bad Guys, which was pretty fun. And this is pretty fun too. Like, I'd highly recommend it. I got a screening with like all kids because it's a kids movie, and the kids seem to enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I'd say spend your money. It If you're watching this when this video comes out, is out this Friday. Check it out. Um, Once more, do all the things like subscribe, leave a rating. If you want to engage, leave a comment on YouTube that talks about your favorite sea creature. Have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.